Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the new Florida Lottery $2 $50,000 triple match ticket. It is part of the October 2023 series of tickets in Florida. It just came out this past week. And this is a number match game, but there is more to it than that. In addition to matching numbers, you also need to make sure you scratch your prizes, because if you find 3 matching prize amounts, you win that amount of money. There are also a couple of bursts that you can find. There's 5x and 10x. And then there is also this bonus spot where if your bonus number matches either of the winning numbers, you also win there. Now, here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Florida Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.41. And looking at the prize structure, you can win anywhere from $2 all the way up to $50,000 on this game. Now, looking at the rest of the prize structure, nothing too crazy stands out. I mean, I do think that 1 in 3 million odds is maybe a little bit excessive for a $50,000 prize. I don't know why they have to be like that cheap that they would make a $50,000 prize 1 in 3 million odds, but that's what they decided to do. So I don't know. It seems kind of cheap to me. But other than that, nothing too crazy stands out. We do need to mention taxes. So in Florida, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 24% in taxes. I don't view that tax money as part of the value of a game. And so instead of $50,000, I'm going to view this top prize as $38,000. So with that adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, you find out that the payout comes in between 69 and 70%. Now, this does not reach the 70% minimum payout that we look for all scratch tickets. There is really no reason at all that a state should ever put out a ticket below 70% payout, because states can make plenty of money in that 70% range. And so, just based on this payout alone, I would not recommend this ticket just because the payout's too low. Now, what makes this a little bit worse is that, not many people are going to be winning the upper and mid-tier prizes, which means very few people are going to be seeing a 69% payout on this game. So what we really want to know now is, what is the payout going to be for those average folks who are not winning the major prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout amount is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens here at the $50 prize level. So if you're just a normal person with average luck, when you do win on this game, you expect to win between $2 and $50. Now, the breakdown there at the $50 prize level the split is about 79-21. So, a good majority of these $50 prizes, 79%, do fall down here in the bottom 99% of prizes and are available to average folks. The other 21%, though, are going to fall here in the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really, really hard to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move that decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 441 tickets that's going to have a top 1% prize on it. So, you're in, $882 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. So that is good to know. So because so few people are going to be involved here in the top 1% of prizes, we're going to subtract out the value of all of those prizes from that payout number you saw before. And that's going to leave us with just the bottom 99% of prizes, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. So when we do that, we find out that the bottom 99% payout on this ticket is between 57 and 58%. That also does not reach the minimum 60% payout that we look for bottom 99% payout. And we don't like to see numbers below 60, because once you get down here in this 50% range, it just becomes really, really tough on the average player. You're losing your money so fast that, in my opinion, it's not fun to play. I don't like, I just don't like losing my money that fast. And so to me, these are not fun. We're going to go ahead and click on this page. Over here, we are tracking the increases and decreases in Florida $2 tickets. And you could see since May, we had seen several increases in a row. This is the first decrease that we've seen since May. And it is a slight decrease. It's not a major one. But it is a decrease from that aces and eights ticket that we saw in September. And we never like to see decreases, no matter how small. And so Whenever I see a decrease on a ticket, I always suggest don't play that ticket, because the message that you want to communicate to your lottery is you don't deserve for the tickets to be decreasing in value, and you don't like it, and so you're not going to play it until the Florida lottery, puts out a ticket with either stable or increasing value. And so that's my advice. But if you're looking up here at the top in green, you see the best ticket in every category if you are playing $2 tickets. So if you are playing these, if you're looking for overall value, that aces and eights ticket is the best one we've seen on the channel so far. If you're looking for odds, aces and eights is the one that you'd want to play as well. If you're looking for that friendliness to the average player, bottom 99% payout, the fast 200s would be the ticket for you. And then if you are more of a high roller and you like to see a little bit more money when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, the $50,000 a year for life ticket would be the one that you would want to play. And then here on the right, we are keeping track of top prizes. And then I have this old Lotteria ticket in red here because the information on it just disappeared off the website. So I don't know if that means they've taken it out of play or what, but yeah, it's a mystery. So you may not be seeing that around if you were seeing it around at all anyways. Now here on this page, we are ranking Florida $2 tickets based on overall payout. The triple match ticket, in Florida is relatively competitive. The only ticket that has a higher overall payout is this aces and eights ticket. So, by Florida standards, this is not a bad ticket. Florida could definitely do a lot worse. Now here on this page, we are comparing that bottom 99% payout, so friendliness to the average player. Again, triple match, second place overall. I don't like to see numbers below 60% because I think it's just too hard on the average people playing this game. But by Florida standards, this ticket also, could be worse for sure. Now here on this page, we are comparing $2 tickets across states. And you can see Florida kind of on the second half of this list. So there are a couple of states that are regularly doing a better job with value on $2 tickets. This triple match ticket is here. It's the 19th best ticket that we've looked at so far on the channel as far as $2 tickets go. But you've got, Georgia and Massachusetts regularly putting out $2 tickets with higher value. And what we really want to focus in on is what's here at the top of the list, what Massachusetts is doing. And so, Massachusetts, it looks like, is regularly putting out $2 tickets at 72% payout. And so, we really need to ask the question, if Massachusetts can regularly put out $2 tickets at 72% payout, then why is Florida putting out $2 tickets at 69% payout? So, that's about 2.5% percentage points less than what Massachusetts is doing. And while 2.5 percentage points doesn't sound like much, it really is a lot of money when you consider how much money it takes to make one of these games. And so, one game could easily have 10 million tickets as a part of it. 10 million times 2, that's $20 million that would make up an entire game. And if you're thinking about that 2.5 percentage points of $20 million, that's $500,000 that the Massachusetts lottery feels like it can put into the hands of its players that for some reason the Florida lottery feels like it has to stick in its pockets. And so, when you ask why would the Florida lottery do that, I don't think there are any satisfactory answers. It has to do with like the state being greedy, the state not appreciating its players, and things like that. So my advice is always, because scratch tickets are a losing venture anyways, play the best product that you can, lose as little money as possible. And the way to do that is to, play the tickets from Massachusetts. If you're going to play $2 tickets, find a Massachusetts scratcher on social media that you like and you trust, and just go in on $2 tickets with them and, do that until Florida can or decides to give you tickets that, are more competitive with what Massachusetts is doing. Now here on this page, this is where we're comparing that bottom 99% payout. Let's see, 57%. So triple match in 18th place here. So pretty similar spot on this list. It could be worse, but definitely could be better. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've looked at on the channel so far. 69% not even close to making this list, but you can look at it if you want. There are no $2 tickets on this list, so take that for what it's worth. And here are the top 36 tickets based on that bottom 99% payout, friendliness to the average player. Again, no $2 tickets on this list. So yeah, we would love to see some of these lower price tickets on this list, but I don't know if we ever will. But that's about it for the Florida Lottery $2 $50,000 triple match ticket. I don't recommend playing it. By Florida standards, it's definitely not a bad ticket. Could be a lot worse, but when you compare across states, it's just not up to where it needs to be to really be competitive. So I would probably leave this on the shelf. But if you're playing it, good luck on it. Hopefully, you win some prizes in the top 1%. If you do, let us know in the comment section below so we can congratulate you. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.